Well, today we're going to talk about boiling point and freezing point. Boiling point is when a liquid turns into a vapor, and this is a really good property for identifying unknown substances. And that's what this whole unit has been about, the physical science unit. We're trying to identify different unknown substances based on their properties and their characteristics. And it could be as simple as density, where it's mass divided by volume, for example, or the temperature at which something melts, or the temperature at something what it freezes at. And so we're going to do I'll give you an unknown liquid, and we're going to heat it up and try and figure out what it might be based on its boiling points. Now, there's been lots of scientists over time who've boiled lots of different liquids and come up with different boiling points, and then we use those as a standard to compare against to identify what the substance might be. For example, acetone is about 56 degrees Celsius, and alcohol is about 78 degrees Celsius, and water, probably the standard for them all, is about 100 degrees Celsius. So let's get started. First of all, this is a relatively dangerous lab, because it involves heat, fire of course, and so we want to make sure we wear our goggles. And I have an unknown blue liquid, and I'm going to pour about 30 milliliters into a graduated cylinder. In this case, I'm going to use a test tube holder. You guys will probably be using ring stands. And I'll pour that in, along with a thermometer that in this case reads the Celsius scale. And I'll put that in there, and I got to push my little rubber rest down, and that will protect the thermometer so it doesn't rattle around too much into the test tube and break something. And then I'll fire up the graduated the heat source, and here we go. Love the smell of propane in the morning. Here we go. Let's heat this thing up. And I can remember doing this lab when I was a kid, so here we go. I'm already starting to get a few little bubbles here. This is actually goes pretty fast when you use a torch. It'll be a little slower when you guys use your alcohol burners. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but I can see this. The liquid in the thermometer is heating right up and moving right along. Oh my gosh. And we're starting to get lots and lots of action here. And we're starting to get ready to boil. And look at that, we are boiling. And the temperature on the thermometer reads, oh my gosh, 100 degrees Celsius. I wonder what this substance could be. Look at that, it's holding steady at 100. I wonder what that means. Well, I'm going to take the heat source off before I get splattered with hot boiling liquids. Now, if the boiling point in this case is 100 degrees Celsius, I wonder what this could be. And if its freezing point was 0 degrees Celsius, I wonder what this liquid could be. Maybe you better go look that up. Good luck.